house? No, man. Out here in Tampa?
Yes, sir. All right.
Tom Brady hasn't been able to beat the Rams since it became.
Oh my goodness, man! Just got done eating lunch, baby.
No one talk about is Bruce Arians versus Sean McVay. Now, Coach who?
Just got done eating lunch.
That is very true.
Yes,
I
sir.
can't wait to see what they draw up, especially Bruce Arians with obviously their injuries to their offense. See how they draw it up.
All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, we are all ready to go. Let me just do this one thing real quick, and then I'll get my face up there. What's going on, Yeti? What's going on, Bengals? By the way, shout out on that big dub last night, though, huh? How about that, huh? Yeah. Bengals with a good dub yesterday against the Titans. Made Tannehill look like a fraud. Tanner fraud. Fraudahill. Whatever the crazy name you want to come up with for him. But hey, beautiful day in Tampa Bay. Bars. There's old Tom Brady, 44 years old. And then you got Matthew Stafford making his first real playoff run, I guess. He did have like a little bit of a thing going with the Lions, like, what, a decade ago around there. He's been close, but, like, of course, you know, they lost the last couple of times they were in the playoffs. I can't wait until we trade Faker. I think we might just release him. He trash. I've been said. Give me my credit. I mean, the dude, I don't know what happened with him, but, like, he turned into an absolute dingus out of nowhere. Dude gets hurt, and then he turns into an absolute buffoon. Like, he was trying to overcompensate for his injury. So let's turn on my camera. Alright. There we go. And there, of course, you have the slide-in from Collinsworth. And you have Al Michaels, of course. One of the most legendary duos in broadcasting. People will mention, like, Summerall and Madden. Of course, Nance and Romo. Buck and Aikman. These two are definitely very, very legendary. So let's turn on the camera and let's zoom in right here. But yeah, as you can see, I got the dingus lurking over my shoulder. Honestly, I might just take this thing down and maybe put, you know, kind of redo this background a little bit. You know, get me some dope-ass posters or something. I think it'd be hilarious to get, like, a poster of, like, or like, find, like, an image of, like, Josh Allen, or Josh Allen. Pfft. Imagine that. Jared Allen posterizing someone, and I can be like, I got a poster of Jared Allen posterizing somebody. Like, he literally put him on a poster. But, yeah, we got a nice matchup. Brady versus Stafford. Of course, Ramsey versus Evans. You have that Buccaneer defense against Aaron Donald and company. A somewhat wounded offensive line for the Buccaneers, too. I want the Rams to win. I want to see Odell get one after having to put up with Baker shit for years. It's only, like, what, 3 years he had to deal with him. And the first year was kind of a fraud year because of old Fraudy Kitchens. And then last year, they actually kind of connected a little bit. And then the dude got hurt. And then this year, he had to deal with whatever this was. I feel like I feel like that was an imposter Baker that we saw. Like, he locked up the real Baker Mayfield in a closet somewhere in the basement. And then this, like, fake Baker, literally faker, came out and was balling out, making him look stupid. Making him look dumb. Like, at this rate, I wouldn't even put it past us to get rid of Baker. I mean, imagine, if there's a team you can model, the Rams. Do what they did. You know? Do a little one-for-one swap. Maybe Deshaun Watson? Derek Carr? A lot of Browns fans really want him. Some Browns fans want Jimmy G. Thing is, though, they wouldn't necessarily need a quarterback because they got Trey Lance. Unless, you know, you trade this bozo for Jimmy G and then they make Baker the backup. 3 years off his prime and NFL stand out for long. 3 years is a lifetime. Yep. Man, I used to stand. Not stand, but I used to defend this guy all day long, and now it's just like I can't even do it anymore. This bozo made me freaking want to turn into a hater. It just pissed me off watching him just consistently ruin opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. How many times we could have had? Let's see. So we had 6 games that we could have won that we lost by a touchdown or less. 5 of those, we had the lead at the end. Or like, we were trailing at the end, had a chance to take the lead. And this bozo freaking failed on every single one of them. Not even one. That just goes to show you how bad the Bengals defense was last year. Because Baker actually was able to beat him last year. He was able. Let me take off the final score. I still had that up from yesterday. Let's take that off. Okay, so let's turn this on real quick. Get this fixed up. There we go, and there we go. All right. Honestly, a lot of Browns fans want Aaron Rodgers, but like, would he want to come to this situation? I mean, on the field, yeah, I would love to play in this situation. Good defense, fantastic offensive line, amazing running game. Receiving core is going to be fixed up. But yeah, I mean, Derek Carr wouldn't be bad. People say, oh, yeah, he has never won a playoff game. Well, look at the situation that he's in. Look at the team he's playing for. But there's Jalen Ramsey. Oh, that's Cam Akers. Like, damn, it's so weird seeing Akers on the field again. Dude tore his ACL in July. And here he is playing. That's insane. Like 5 months later. It's insane. You put Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson with this offense this year, we probably played last night. Or we might be playing tonight. We win a lot of those games that we lost this year with a Watson or a Rodgers or a Carr. It's just the way it is. There's Leonard Fournette. Missed the last 4 games with a hamstring injury. He's back. They actually had to get rid of Le'Veon Bell to bring back playoff Lenny. The Rams are overrated. We'll see about that. I mean, of course, they blew a lead against the Niners in the last game of the regular season. Now it's time to see what the Rams will do this time around. I think we need to get Watson. If he's cleared of all all those charges, I would not be opposed to a Deshaun Watson. And so Gay back to punt it away, so that means the Buccaneers will receive the kick to start us off. Tom Brady and the Bucs. Beautiful day in Tampa Bay. Fans are waving their flags around. And the kick is away, and day 2 of the divisional round is underway. Here's the return. Oh, nice. It's a decent return from Darden. Rams just barely beat my Ravens, who were without LJ. It took a miraculous 4th down reception from OBJ to give the LA the game. Yep. Mm-hmm. But Baker was incredibly mediocre last year. Not even, like, injury aside, he was mediocre. Extremely mediocre. Here's the first run from Lenny. Oh, look at this. Gets a first down and a gain of 12 on the first run of the game. I didn't mention this yesterday, but Derrick Henry was running with a steel plate in his foot and with, like, screws in. It's like, how did that not hurt you, bro? That would feel weird on me. I mean, imagine running on a steel plate all game long like that. Playoff Lenny. Yeah, the Rams barely beat the Ravens, and then, of course, they choked against the Niners. 1st and 10. Power I for Brady, and here comes, oh, wow, who was that coming off the edge? That was Von Miller coming off the edge. God, it's so weird seeing him on the Rams, too. Damn. What really pisses me off, though, the fact that our offense wasted how many master classes from our defense the last few weeks of the year? It seemed like every week our defense was keeping us in the game. With a competent offense, we rolling. We rolling. Both almost pulled off victories against Green Bay. Green Bay was fortunate to win those games as they were mostly outplayed. Yeah. The reason why they beat us is because of the fraud behind me. Damn. And it's a gain of a couple from Fournette. Key for the Rams here is, of course, get to Tom Brady. Brady in the wild card game, 29 of 37, 271 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, and a 115.2 rating. Another year of Baker. I'd be pissed if I was the defense. I mean, you had Joe Woods was putting out probably, 3 straight defensive showcases, and this bozo out here wasting them all. He wasted every single one of them. Like, and the thing is, we damn near lost to the Ravens that second time, too. We would have beat the Ravens the first time, but the thing is, Baker's out here derping. Yeah. He was derping so hard later in the year. Honestly, I wish Baker would have just said, I'll take the surgery, get it over with, come back next year ready to go. But no, he was stubborn, he wanted to play, and it freaking might have cost him tens of millions of dollars. Ooh, an incomplete pass. Trying to go to Gronk. And it's 4th down, so good job by the Ram defense, getting a stop there after a couple big plays. Thero says, rip Rams. Well, it's so far, I mean, the Rams defense really locked in there in the last couple plays. Williams got in there and took that ball out. So here comes the punt. I don't hate the Browns. I respect them, unlike Cincinnati. I love how all these Cincinnati Bengal fans have come out of nowhere. And it's funny because last year and the last 2 years, they wanted Zach Taylor fired. And now look, out of nowhere. I mean, all they really needed was Jamar Chase. Look at the difference Jamar Chase makes for them. It's insane, you know? All right, so now it's time to see Matthew Stafford and company. I can already tell you, if Odell catches a touchdown, the amount of slander that's going to this dude behind me is going to be insane. It's going to be it's going to be crazy on Twitter. It always is. All right, so let's take this down. Okay, don't need that anymore. All right. Right, because the Bengals actually got a quarterback. Well, Joe Burrow was looking damn good last year, and then he got hurt. Now they gave him a legit number 1 receiver, who is probably going to be Rookie of the Year. The offensive line, though, they got to fix that. You can't ignore it anymore. You really can't. You gave up 9 sacks to the Titans. Titans defense is always nice. The front 7 is really good. But you're facing either Chris Jones, Frank Clark, and that Chiefs defense that's been turning up lately, or you're facing the Bills defense, and they have Mario Addison, Jerry Hughes, Eli Oliver, I think, isn't he? Oh, Ed Oliver, Eli Oliver. What? Ed Oliver. I don't know why I got Eli Oliver out of from. Ugh. But they got a nice defensive front on those sides too. But yeah, they needed to fix that O-line. If they fix that O-line, they may have something really brewing over there. You are speaking facts about Bengals fans. Yeah. I mean, they were so, non-existent the last couple of years. Well, I mean, of course, because they've been in the basement. But now it's all of a sudden, everyone... And what really gets me is Browns fans be rooting for them. Why? Oh, but Joe Burrow went to Ohio State. I mean, he went to LSU. Okay. Joe Baker, then Baker, period. Okay, Anthony, you're kind of sputting out there with your freaking spelling. Anthony, to be fair, Baker was injured. But the thing is, like, a shoulder injury should not affect your decision making. The dude made some incredibly dumb decisions down the stretch. The dumbest decision, I think, to him and his part was playing after injuring your shoulder. Here's the first throw, and it's caught by Odell Beckham Jr. Wow. He's probably going to have a big game. Like, you know, your shoulder injury should not affect your decision making. And people will blame Stefanski. Well, the scheme actually was working. Guys were getting open. It's just when your quarterback either overthrows him by a couple of feet because reasons, or he just doesn't even see you. I don't know. 2nd and 4. Shotgun, back to pass. Stafford's going to dump it off to Akers. Akers is going to get a nice run near the 35. And if you think about it, if we had just sucked it up one more year, maybe did played kind of bad one more year, we could have had Herbert or something. And people would be like, what would we have been like had we gotten Allen? I don't know if Allen would have survived Hugh Jackson. Baker was able to tolerate him, the way he acts, the way he was talking. And then Freddie Kitchens, Stafford going deep, and he's got Kupp, first down. And they're already near inside Buccaneer territory. This is going to be a firefight. You think we could at least fetch a 6th-round pick for Baker that maybe can turn into a 5 if he makes the team and he's traded to us after training camp? Well, okay, bro. You're like going nuts with the typing, bruh. Damn. I don't even think anyone would want to trade for Baker at this rate. I mean, coming off an injury after a mediocre season, I don't know who the heck would trade for him. Stafford's going to hand it off to Akers. Unless, Andrew Berry can finesse, the Texans for Deshaun Watson. That would definitely, and you got a flag on the field. We could have had Watson from the jump. I actually heard we wanted Mahomes, but that didn't happen. Oh, man. It's don't get me wrong, Baker's a good dude, but he pisses me off so much now. And then especially every time this dude would do something dumb, there'd be a At Home with Baker Mayfield. And every time I saw that stupid freaking commercial, it's like, this dude, oh my God, wanted to freaking punch a hole in my wall. I didn't really care for the commercials when he was good. Especially because the first season of commercials weren't bad. They were actually kind of cool, funny, and whatever. Now they're just corny and just overdone. Now they're just extremely corny. 1st and 20 for Stafford in the shotgun formation. Back to pass, looking, pressure coming, avoids the pressure. Nice pass to Beckham. Oh, here we go. Get the first down. Gain of about 21. We wanted what we got. Baker a bum. Honestly, I wish we could just get Rookie of the Year finalist Baker back. The one that was just slinging that rock like a madman. This one is just bad. Freddie Kitchens, I think, stole his swagger. Oh, here's a deep pass, and it's caught by the tight end Higbee. First down. I think, honestly, it was Todd Haley's system that really helped out Baker. Because that system allowed him to just air it out. Stefanski's system heavily relies on the run game. And he didn't have play-action bootlegs, which, in case you didn't know, Baker's a little squirt. He can't see over the line. Here's a run for gain of 2. I'm gonna actually see how many people are saying that on Twitter. Actually, I mean, Odell did drop a couple passes when he was actually throwing the ball, but of course, our shorty behind me decided, I'm not gonna throw him the ball. Wait, so Odell actually walked into the stadium wearing brown and orange. That's funny. That's a troll move. Wow. All right. Baker never even made a Pro Bowl. And it's overthrown. Trying to go to Cup. Wow. Baker didn't win Rookie of the Year, yeah, because Saquon Barkley did. Like, how do you lose to a freaking running back? Now look at that. How about that? Both guys are kind of extremely mediocre now. Barkley can't stay freaking healthy half the time, and Baker's low-key, like, he's turned into a dummy. So both guys have completely fallen off. That's tough. That is just tragic from that 2018 class. Meanwhile, Denzel Ward's looking like a damn good player. Stafford with the snap. Throws and, trying to go the other side. This is Van Jefferson. Incomplete, 4th down. Honestly, if you asked me, who do we pay first, Denzel or Baker? Easiest question ever. You pay the freaking cornerback, who I think is a Pro Bowler this year too. Probably the healthiest he's been in his career, and he and Greg Newsome were one of the best freaking cornerback duos in the NFL. Kick is up and good for the Rams. So, hey, Rams strike first. This is going to be one of those games. It's going to come down probably to the end. Only achievement I have in the NFL is getting drafted number 1 overall. Imagine if we had given him that extension, though. And then he plays like this. People would really be slandering him. Imagine that. Before the offseason, although I'm pretty sure if he had signed the extension, he wouldn't have played. He wouldn't have played. When he got hurt, if he had gotten that extension, he wouldn't have played after he got hurt. He wouldn't have. Nope. Not when you have not when you're worth $40 million a year. You don't. No. But because he was so hungry for that extension, he was probably afraid he wasn't going to get it. If I was Andrew Berry when he got hurt, I would have walked up to him and said, "Hey, you sure you want to play? I mean, I'm not going to, it's your decision, but just know that you're playing around, you're fooling around with possibly $20 million a year." Like, coming off last year, I mean, damn, what were we thinking? Like, probably, $30 million a year? Coming off that great year he had? Nowadays, I don't even know if I'd even give him $10 million a year in an extension. I would have just sat out. I would have put all my faith in next year. I would have said, you know what? I'm not going to, play like, it's not a throwing shoulder. Obviously, if it was a throwing shoulder, obviously. But I wish he would have just sat out after he got hurt. I mean, he only would have played, 2 games, but Case Keenum would have been more than capable of handling it. But honestly, if we do change anything, I think we're going to probably get a new backup. Because it's like Keenum comes in and it's just like, Keenum's not bad, but he's exactly like Baker. A game manager type nowadays in this offense. Baker's a career backup, only how I keep him in the Cleveland if he accepts that and rework his contract to be a nicely paid backup. Baker's extremely stubborn. Extremely stubborn. That's what I've learned about him. He's a good guy off the field, but he's extremely stubborn. I feel like he's also a one-read quarterback too. I mean, when he gets under pressure, he gets happy feet. He gets excited and he gets happy feet, and then he just chucks the ball and he winds up throwing an interception. So Tampa Bay will get the ball back. If Baker, it's out. You bitch, I'm calling bullshit. You wanted Baker out there. You want? Yeah, I know you watched all my streams. But how was I supposed to know he'd absolutely just completely fall apart? Oh well. Okay. 2nd and 9. 7:38 to go here in the first. Brady in the gun, back to pass. Throws, and he overthrows Gronk by about 5 yards. 3rd down. And now Brady started his day 0 for 3. Pulling a little mini Jimmy G here, eh? See how long it takes him to throw his first completion. It took Jimmy G almost the entire first half to throw it. Until what? 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Pretty much. That was when Jimmy G threw his first completion. Granted, most of those throws were off the receiver's hands, but still. And, pressure coming, and he gets rid of it. 4th down anyway. Doesn't matter. I knew Baker wasn't good when I seen him get sacked by the cops. Oh, the whole intoxicated video. I don't know. I think he even said, like, he doesn't even know why he ran. Like, I don't even think he was in trouble. But, of course, again, bad decision making. I'm going to run from the cops. Lucky he didn't get friggin' thrown in jail for resisting or whatever. Obviously, if he was actually, I think he was getting questioned for something. And then I'm going to run. I'm going to run. Wow, so Rams are going to get the ball back. Here's the return. And he'll get a yard. Fantastic kickoff coverage. That was some great kickoff coverage by the Gunners. All right, so what I'm gonna do? Okay. All right. I bet if we get Aaron Rodgers and don't trade Baker or don't cut him because of the cap hit, I bet Baker acts like it's a competition. What if that's the case? Aaron Rodgers beats him like... I mean, come on, really? Aaron Rodgers versus Baker? Really? It's like Baker gonna be like, I'm gonna beat you. Aaron Rodgers be looking at him like, you do know State Farm's better than Progressive, right? But if we do get a new quarterback, I wouldn't mind like Derek Carr or Watson. But something tells me we're going to put faith in a Baker resurgence, which is a bold strategy. Putting all our faith in a Baker resurgence next year. And if he sucks next year, well, bye-bye. Bye-bye. In Baker, little head, Baker thinks he's great. I mean, he's not going to say he thinks he sucks. All I'm going to say is, if we keep Baker around, we better give him some damn good weapons. I mean, we gave him freaking Odell Beckham and Jarvis, and he pretty much wasted... Well, it's not... I mean, Odell couldn't really get on the field much because of injury. He was on the field for half the year last year, got hurt. And then this year he missed, 3 games to start. And it's like he and Baker, it's like those two, it's like putting the same side of batteries together. Like, they just wouldn't connect. Baker just kept trying to, I guess, roll with it, but nope. Nope. I think if it came down to it, I would definitely take Watson. That would open up a whole new thing with the playbook. With his running ability. 1st and 10. Then you draft Garrett Wilson, too. Back to pass. Stafford throws and caught by Beckham. Now, I saw a graphic on Twitter about Chris Godwin. And they had the Browns as one of the teams that could go after him. You know, if we do get a new quarterback, and somehow Andrew Berry wants to dish out some serious dough for a legit number 1 receiver. Let's say we get rid of Landry, too. Dish out big dough for a receiver. Chris Godwin, of course, coming off an injury. Imagine Watson at quarterback with Godwin at receiver. Maybe you draft Wilson or Drake London. 2 towers at freaking receiver. Oh, here we go. Deep ball. And, almost intercepted. Trying to go to Van Jefferson. And there's a flag as Sue actually lost his helmet. Watson, the thing is, can Berry get him for a great deal? Imagine Andrew Berry just finesses the Texans for Watson. Watson comes to the Browns and absolutely just slaughters everybody. That would be nuts. I could see us doing like what the Rams did. Trading a mid quarterback for like a good quarterback on a trash team. And then that quarterback excels. I mean, Deshaun Watson in our system right now, like, you wouldn't know where the ball's going. You know, Kevin Stefanski can utilize a little read option a little bit too. And you know Watson going to be have a massive boulder on his shoulder trying to prove that he ain't no scrub. And, of course, the whole legal issue. That's probably the biggest thing right now, the legal issues. If it wasn't for that, he would have been traded already. Stafford throws, and it's 1st down already back in Bucs territory. Watson for Baker in the 3rd and 4th. And if Barry was able to do that, that'd be nuts. By the way, if the Vikings hire that one of our assistant GMs or whatever, we'd be getting a 3rd-round pick for that. Would we get another one, too, if Glenn Cook is hired from somebody else, too? Use those picks to, like, use those picks and, like, trade for something. Trade Baker away with, like, with that one of those picks. Get Watson. Watson comes over here and just absolutely destroys the league. 2nd and 1. Gets a couple yards. 1st down. I'm actually locked in on Watson with an eye on Carr. You know, people always say how Derek Carr sucks. Like, he hasn't won a playoff game. It's like, well, consider the circumstances he's in. He had Gruden as his freaking coach. And the one time he probably would have had a chance to win a playoff game, the dude got hurt. And they had to start freaking Connor Cook. And it's kind of hard to make the playoffs when you're in Patrick Mahomes' freaking division. Not like he's in criminal court. He's in civil court. Nobody wants him in jail. It's all about money. Pressure coming, and Stafford's just going to throw it away. And that's, I think that's Sue again. And there's a flag down. 4:51 to go here in the 1st. Unsportsmanlike on the defense. Ooh. Unsportsmanlike on the defense. That's on Sue. You know what else I remember? A couple years ago when we were, I guess, when we were essentially going to be looking for a coach, Bruce Arians was on the air when he was broadcasting. Oh, I see. I'm talking to Stafford. Oh. Damn. Why are you talking crap to freaking Stafford, dude? You're like, bro, freaking Sue, dude. Didn't he also like kick or stomp on Aaron Rodgers when he was in Detroit? 1st and 10. Jefferson in motion. Here's Cam Akers. Goes around the edge. Gets a good block. And he's in for the... at the 5-yard line. That just goes to show you the advancements in sports medicine. This dude tore his ACL in July. And he's playing in January. Sports medicine is just insane nowadays. Now, I said this earlier. Andrew Berry said in his exit conference or whatever, saying, Baker's our quarterback heading into next year. He did that to essentially stave off any quarterback talk from the media. But deep down, he's probably going to be looking at options. I wouldn't be surprised. Watson could have taken care of this a year ago if you would have been opened up. That checkbook, he could have covered it up. To be honest, he must didn't know. I just don't think he's so sure that he didn't do a damn thing. He's trying to fight it all. He ain't paying him. Yeah, he's like, I didn't do nothing. I have no reason to pay him. I'm not paying him. Hell no. Play action, Stafford throws, caught, touchdown Rams. Okay, LA. Man, if Stafford goes to the NFC Championship game, and would be his, 3rd playoff appearance, I believe? That'd be crazy. But hey, don't underestimate Brady, though. Brady gonna make a valiant freaking comeback. But damn, LA punching him in the mouth. Are we seriously, looking down the barrel of San Fran, LA Part 3? That'd be nuts. But it's only first quarter. Kick is up and good. I already put 10. I would give up a second and a third for Baker. That's where I draw the line. I'm sure Andrew Berry would be able to finesse a team desperate enough for something like that. Oh, he would. He would. Andrew Berry is a magician when it comes to that stuff. He'd be able to finesse. But I know, there's actually one name I'm looking at in the draft. People have been mentioning. Drake London. 6'5", receiver out of USC. Like I said, if Andrew Berry wants to dish out some serious dough, you go out, get a good receiver. If he goes after Chris Godwin, that'd be insane. Chris Godwin and then Drake London. Receiving duo. Because I think Jarvis is probably gone. I like Jarvis, but yeah, his money situation is kind of crazy. We're going to have a very different receiving core next year. It's going to be DPJ, Schwartz, and then everyone else is probably going to be different. Higgins, I don't even think Higgins is going to stick around next year. It's crazy to think about, but that's the way it is. Higgins has been in the doghouse 2 out of his couple years he's been here. 2 of the last 3 years. If this game turns into a shootout, LA got too many weapons. TB gotta make that game ugly. Dude, LA looking great so far. LA is trying to make it 2 years in a row where the host city plays in the Super Bowl. Last year, Tampa Bay. Thing is, Minnesota was that close to doing it, but then they ran into the steamroller that is Philadelphia. Oh, what the heck? A dinosaur? Oh. Okay. Winter Olympics, February 3rd. Oh, okay, and then you have Jurassic World Dominion. That was actually a pretty funny... not funny, but that was a pretty dope commercial. Oh my God! Someone posted wide with 6, and that's Kevin Pangos. Oh God, they've ruined the number 6 for me. R.J. Barrett, 28 points today. Wow, nice. Herbert. So here's the return, and it'll take it to the 25, essentially where they would have gotten it had he just taken a knee. But hey, that was a good return regardless. Doesn't matter. All right. Let's turn the ball. But you get Garrett Wilson. You get a guy with an insane catch radius. He may not be the tallest dude, but he definitely has hops. And he can get open. That's the biggest thing. 1st and 10 for Brady on the Bucs. Play action. Pressure coming. Going to dump it off. This is Lenny. Playoff Lenny. Oh, here we go with Leonard Fournette. Gets a first down near the 40. We might have to go receiver in the 2nd round. I would, if Dotson from Penn State on the board. I mean, we doubled down on receivers. That'd be insane first 2 rounds. You get Garrett Wilson or even Burks or Drake London, and then you go after Dotson. Oh, my God. You get the dude who sunned Sean Wade twice last year. Or 2 years ago. I guess it would be last year. Pressure coming. Brady avoids the sack. Throws. Ooh, nice catch by Gronk. And he's going to take it all the way inside the 35. Well, here we go with Brady now. Brady is like, oh, this is going to be a fight? Oh, okay. I can brawl. I can throw some hands. I can get dirty with you. Okay. That's how it's going to be? All right. All right, bet. Dude, Von Miller almost got to him again. It's almost like as a pass rusher, you just got to assume he's going to, go in. He's going to step into the pocket. It's what Aaron Rodgers loves to do, too. He makes you think, oh, I got him. Then he just steps into the pocket, and then he finds a dude who's wide open. I think, Rodgers' signature move is, where he's back in the pocket, and then he'll step into the pocket, and then he'll, peel out, to the right, and then there's usually a dude who's, 20 yards, past this corner, because the corner's watching the receiver. Watching him. Raheem Morris versus Vance Joseph, Todd Bowles, one of those 2 guys doing this game, with Raheem Morris on the other side, defensive coordinator, receiver in the 2nd round. I would love that. And then you maybe go deep tackle in the 3rd round. Back to pass. He throws, caught, gain of about 4. They're gonna say gain of 4 or 5. All right. Alrighty. Third and 4. Less than a minute to go here in the first. Brady 3 of 7 for 47 yards. And now Brady's going empty backfield, 5 wide. Rams are stacking the box. Pressure coming, and is going to throw it incomplete. And now the Buccaneers will most likely go for the field goal to make it a 10-3 ball game. This is Bruce Arians. Nothing like a matchup between 2 statistical, two strategic geniuses. They've, have okay. Bruce Arians. All right. 45-yard attempt coming from the Buccaneers. Let's get this. Snap. Kick is up, and it is good. And it is 10-3 Rams. All right. Buccaneers trying to go back to the NFC title game for the 2nd straight year. And then as we do this, I'm going to take this off. I don't need that anymore. Okay, let's do this. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's take a look at their playoff history. So we go Rams playoff history. Of course, they made the Super Bowl a couple years ago when they had Jared Goff. probably one of the most boring Super Bowls ever. Nobody could really get in the other's red zone until Gronk did it late in the game. That would, of course, wind up being the game-winning touchdown later on. So the last time the Rams were in the NFC title game, obviously 2018, they beat the Saints in overtime, and then they lost to the Patriots. But before that, they hadn't made it there since 2001 when they beat the Eagles. After that, they made it again in 2004, and then they didn't make it again until 2017 when Goff was there. That new young boy. I don't know. Depends on the song. So we got a flag. Oh, kickoff out of bounds. Lovely. Yeah, give McVay even more yardage. 3 yards. By the way, you know who's really weeping right now? Washington fans. Because entering this week, like half the field pretty much, well, 3 of the 4 coaches were from that team. Yeah. Shanahan, McVay, I think there's like one more. LaFleur. First and 10 for the Rams. 32 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Stafford under center, single back formation. And they're going to hand it off to Akers, and he'll get a yard. That might end the first quarter. Yeah, that's probably going to end the first quarter. Yep. They're going to let it run. Let it run. Yep, that'll do it. First quarter's over. We go to the second. 10-3 Rams. All righty. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. I come back and it's freaking 17-3. And how the hell? Okay. Wow. Gotta love it. I don't know how they scored, but they 17-3 Rams. And now the Buccaneers have the ball. Alrighty, let me fix this. Alright, we're all set. Okay. Alright. Feeling better now. Dang, bro. Like, the Rams really taking it to them right now. Damn. Cooper Kupp wide open. Imagine leaving Kupp wide open. Why? Wait, what happened? Levante David got penalized for something now. It's a very bold strategy. Very bold strategy. Leaving him wide open. You know. Here's a throw. Oh, that could have been picked. Dangerous throw. And it's 4th down again. Okay, so... wow. Yeah, not a great start for Tom. Here's the return. Bro, if the Rams really go to the NFC title game, that'd be crazy. That'd be nuts. All right, so the Bucs just give the ball right back to him. Man, I mean, right now, I'm not going to say, they're packing up the Rams, but it's getting very, very close. Still a lot of time left. You have over a half of football left. We all know how Brady be acting sometimes. They'll slack off in the first. And, I mean, of course, don't forget, we are talking about the Rams here. Rams were up 17-0 or something on the Niners, and then they choked that away. So it would not shock me one bit if the Bucs came back and made this a game. It would not shock me one bit. In fact, I kind of expect it at this point. I low-key expect this game to get very close at the end. Because it's Tom Brady we're talking about. He ain't going to go out like no bitch. He ain't going to go out like that. They're going to turn up at some point and things are just going to go crazy. They're going to go stupid. But yeah, like the I'll be right back, guys. Okay, let's see if the Bucs can at least avoid going down 24-3. Because if they go down 24-3, that's gonna be very tough. But I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, Jason Pierre-Paul and Ndamukong Suh are just getting completely like Whitworth is shutting down Paul at this point. JPP and company. Remember, the Bucs brought back every single person from last year's team. That's the definition of running it back. First and 10. And they're going to hand it off, and it's drop for a loss. And that's Nunez Roches with the big tackle on Akers. Ashgan just did a stream saying F football, I'm done. Tough. 2nd and 13. Stafford throws. Ooh, that was possibly tipped by Pierre-Paul at the line. 3rd down. Sheesh. But I've noticed the Rams are not really using much of Michelle. Back to pass. Stafford throws and overthrows Odell Beckham. 4th down. Pretty interesting how they're not really utilizing Michelle in this scheme so far. So here comes the punt. Hecker to punt it away, 51 punts, 44.2 average. Darden back to receive, 19 returns, 7.5 average yards to return. And here's the punt away from Hecker. And this will take a Rams roll. Oh, he tried to say, oh my God. Boy, how do you not, they tried to down it at the 1, and it literally took one extra bounce, and the gunner could not get there in time. How could you not freaking field that? You had him on the 1. So the Bucs would get it back with much better field position than they would have had, that they should have had. All right, let's see if wow. But yeah, I will be live at 6:30 around there for Bills and Chiefs. The final game of divisional playoff weekend. And then I'll be live tomorrow for Cavs and Knicks. So that'll be a great game. I'm really excited for that one. The Knicks, I believe, did get a victory today. So they're what, on a back-to-back now? So, yes, sir. Greg Newsom saying, don't even look towards Ramsey. Yeah, kind of like how they don't even look towards you because you be clamping these boys down. Stafford was doing this in Detroit, but the Saps said he sucked because he didn't win. Yeah, right, exactly. Nah, straw. Oh, man. All right. See what else Twitter's talking about. Not really talking about much on the Twitter sphere right now. What's going on, Tice Go? It's popping. But yeah, I'll be live probably right after this game ends for Chiefs and Bills. And then, of course, like I said, tomorrow I will be live again for Knicks and Cavs. In fact, let me give you guys my upcoming schedule in terms of games. Of course, when we find out... Oh, damn, what the heck? Oh. I'll give you guys my schedule for upcoming streams here in a minute after I can get it to come up here on my computer. Wow. Russia's got an Omicron surge. That's tragic. South Africa, I heard. Oh, here comes the pressure, and he almost got to him. Man, Von Miller has come within like an eyelash from sacking Tom Brady. Another millisecond, and he gets there. If they make Brady hold on to the ball another second, he gets sacked. 2nd and 10 for Brady. Shotgun formation. Back to pass. Throws, and it's caught, but great defense. As that is, can't see who that was. 51, I believe, for the Rams made the tackle. Could not see his nameplate. He didn't turn around, so. Buccaneers offense, 47% on 3rd down this year. They're 0 for 4 today so far. Back to pass. Brady throws wide open. That's to Evans. 1st down. Oh, there's your first down conversion of the day. Alrighty. Let's look up the stuff for my upcoming schedule for the Cavs. Back to pass. Throw again going towards Evans. Of course, no Godwin. Antonio Brown said, "Peace out, yo. I'm out of here." So it's mainly going to be Evans as the featured guy for this team. All right. Back to pass. Brady throws in traffic, incomplete. So it's 3rd down. Yes, sir. All right. So my upcoming schedule for the Cavaliers. I'll be live on Monday for the Knicks Cavs. Then I'll be live on Wednesday for the Bucks and Cavs at home. And then Sunday, of course, I will not be streaming because football. I'll be doing football that day. And then, of course, Monday I'll be live for Pels and Cavs. As there's another pass to Evans complete. He throws down Ramsey. Or at least he pushed him away. He didn't completely throw him to the ground on some Derrick Henry type beat, but he did say, "Get off me." So up until the trade deadline on February 10th, I'll be live for every game but 2 of them. Well, I guess 1 now. Because you have the Pistons game. And then I don't think I'm going to be live. Oh, I think I will be live for the Pacer game. I'm pretty sure. When's the Super Bowl this year? Isn't it February 6th? Or do they still have that week off? I got to see if they still have that week off for the... Because they have that media week. And there's a flag down. Here we go. February 13th. All right. And, okay, I was going to say, there's no way there would be any other sports playing on that day. So I'll be live for every game up until the trade deadline, except for 1, and that's Detroit. Every other day, I'll be live for that. I'll be live for every game besides the Detroit game leading up to the deadline. So, I would love to see a Woj bomb, during one of these games. That'd just be awesome. It'd be hilarious. Especially like if something happened, like, we're winning and then I get a Woj bomb saying that we're trading for like Levert. Or maybe we do, like what we saw with the Guardians Indians a couple years ago with Bauer. Right after a game ends, a trade pops off. I've seen that a couple times. Mainly with the Guardians. 2nd and 17 after the penalty. Nice throw. Caught by Leonard Fournette inside the 30 or near the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down. Wow, it's nice little floater. Wow. And then he just threw it. And Fournette ran underneath it. He was already full stride. And off his back foot, too. I think that was off his back foot. Wow. Nice little lofted floater pass and like a fader pass. And yeah, it was perfect. Back to pass for Brady. Throws again, and it's to, guess who? Fournette. Right around the 30-yard line, gain of 1. All right. It's snowing outside again. It's funny, it didn't snow for the whole month of December, but now it's snowed like 3 times already in the past 2 weeks. But that's winter for you. 2nd and 9. Brady throws it. Oh, he got popped as he caught it. It's incomplete. Trying to go to number 18 for the Buccaneers. Man, the Rams are just out here playing like a bunch of madmen. Oh, he didn't. Okay, he never really caught it. He had gator arms because Waddle. Yeah, Eric Weddle lurking in the back there. You may be like, wait, wasn't he retired? He was. But then the Rams gave him a call and they'd be like, hey, yo, we need you. And he'd be like, all right, bet. Back to pass. Pressure coming, and he's just going to throw it into the dirt. It'll be 4th down. Man, that Rams defense is getting after him, man. That Rams defense is getting after Brady, and he's got a bloody lip. That could have easily been a penalty right there. Yeah, right there. It could have been a penalty. It could have been. You see, you had Floyd coming after him. You had Donald. You had everybody. The whole gang was coming after him. So here's another field goal, 48-yard attempt. It's up, and that is no good. Oh, boy. Wide right. Of course, they missed it. Oh, my goodness, bro. What is that? But you see he's got like a little bit of blood on his lip. Got that gaze looking at the ref like, do you see this blood? They caused it. Like, do you not care? Do I mean nothing to you? Surprised they didn't call a flag on that. But they didn't. But yeah, so essentially my next like 5 streams are all going to be Cavs. Except for, besides next week, of course. The Sunday, the 30th. That's when I'll be doing 2 games. AFC and NFC title games. And then, of course, you'll have that week off between. Where you have like media days and everything. And then you'll have the Super Bowl. You know, I would love to see a Super Bowl one day where it's 2 teams that have never won a ring. You know? That'd be awesome. Where, like, no matter who wins, someone gets there first. Of course, most of the ringless teams nowadays are pretty bad. Of course, the Browns were incredibly mediocre this year. But right now, you're looking at the teams that are still alive. You have the 5-ring Niners flexing all 5. You know, you have one for each finger. They're trying to go to their other hand. You got the Bengals who, just like us, have no rings. Because, of course, they don't. And then you have the Bills who have none. And you have the Chiefs who have 2. So, if the Bills win tonight, you're guaranteed a team with no rings going to the Super Bowl. Personally, I would love to see Josh Allen get there. You know, if there's any team I want to see win it, it's Buffalo. You know? Because they've been through a lot dealing with the Pagulas. You know, especially with the Sabres and everything being kind of garbage again. But hey, I mean, they're better than they were last year, but you know, they're still building. You know, they got like good players, you know, coming up through the system. Of course, Owen Power, number 1 pick. He's playing in college, as is the Columbus Blue Jackets, number 1 or first selection, Kent Johnson. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. The Blue Jackets, they got some nice pieces coming up. You know, I'm watching the Blue Jackets. Yeah, they're kind of mid. I'm not expecting much out of them. But overall, they're not doing too bad. You know, they got a nice mix of veterans and youngsters. And they're all playing really well. Just wish, you know, goaltending would help out a little bit. 1st and 10, or defense. 1st and 10 under center for Stafford after they miss field goal. They're going to pitch it. And they'll get about a yard or 2. But you look at the Cavs games coming up. They do have a game on ESPN now, don't forget. March 6th against Toronto. And then after that, we do have a game on April 2nd at 1 o'clock against the Knicks. That is the only game the rest of the year, barring any changes, that will be a matinee game. Passes it to Akers. Makes one guy miss. He'll get to the 35 or 45. Right? Or are they already in Buck territory? I know they're like by the 40 something. 3rd and 3. What's up? Only one Zay? OBJ wasn't the issue, man, but it's never too late for Brady. Yep. This has been one of those years, man. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. We could easily get Jimmy G versus Stafford and then Burrow versus Allen. That'd be entertaining. 3rd and 3. Stafford. Quick pass to Akers. Makes a guy... Ooh, nice shake off. Damn. Okay, so now they're in Buck territory. So, man, this dude Akers, it still amazes me. Like, this dude had a torn ACL in July. And he's playing. I thought, and J.J. Watt, same thing, kind of. It wasn't an ACL. I think it was like a shoulder or something. He played. Didn't do anything, but he played. OBJ wasn't the issue. No, he wasn't the whole issue. I wish he would have caught those balls that it was thrown his way, though. I bet you it was like a more trust issue with Baker. Baker probably couldn't trust him. I don't know. But he's playing really well with LA. But I mean, you're going from Baker to Stafford. Stafford he's a really damn good quarterback. He was just in a horrible situation in Detroit. He was in NFL, I want to say Siberia, but what's worse than Siberia? Antarctica? Guantanamo? NFL North Korea? No, I wouldn't say that. I guess you could just say Siberia. You know? But then what would NFL hell? There you go. NFL hell. Quarterback hell. Poor guy, balling out all those years for nothing. He barely even had Megatron. Because Megatron and the Lions were kind of at odds. And he's like, F this, I'm out of here. All right, so 5:54 and counting here in the first half. 3rd and 5 for Stafford in Bucs territory. And they're going to take a timeout. So let's take one off of the Rams. Let me go down here. Okay, and take 2. There you go. All right. See what Twitter's saying after this. Wow. Tom Brady, when I suck, I'll retire. Well, yeah. Bucks choking this game away. Just wait for Tom Brady to come back and win. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised at this rate. Okay. Back to pass. Stafford throws. Caught. First down. I believe that's Higbee. Yep, that's Higbee. Tyler Higbee. Mm-hmm. Watching these other tight ends just go out here and make big plays really makes me appreciate David Njoku. Because he really came on strong this year. Harrison Bryant looked good. Then you had Pooper, who, whenever he caught a ball, the dude got top heavy and he couldn't stay on his feet. But Njoku, man, he really balled out this year. He honestly deserves a good-sized contract. Hopefully we keep him around. Back to pass, throws, caught. This is Cup. They'll get to the 35. Honestly, if you're the Rams, you could just take up all the rest of this time and at least run the 2-minute warning. But this has definitely been major upset season. Like, who would have thought it'd be Bengals versus Bills or Chiefs? Although, come on, did we really expect the Bills or the Chiefs to really lose? No. Back to pass. Stafford throws. Caught by Beckham. He'll fight for the first down. And that's where they're going to get. They're going to give him forward progress. .407 and counting here in the half. I think Beckham's a free agent after this year too. Imagine, like, I wonder where he would end up as a free agent. Probably sticking around in LA. 1st and 10 under center. Now they're going to go into the backfield. Okay, now they're going to go shotgun. Michelle in the game to the left. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. Nice protection. Rolls to his left. He's going to throw, and he'll throw it out of bounds. Odell was the closest target. But good protection. Their right tackle just completely sealed up that right side there. I thought dude was going to get past him, but he recovered really well. 35 receptions, 402 yards, 2021 of the Rams, regular and postseason 10th game. Wow, 6 touchdowns. Second and 10, 3:35 to go. Thing is with Odell, like, I heard, like, right when he got traded to Cleveland, he kind of wanted out. He's like, he never really wanted to be here. But you know what? He didn't complain. He's like, I don't really want to be with this. I don't really want to be here, but I'm not going to make a freaking scene because I got enough of that garbage when I was in New York about making scenes and being a diva and all that garbage like that. So I'm going to just play here until whatever. And then when the time is right, I'm going to hop out. I'm going to go ball out somewhere else. Kind of sucks that most of his time spent with us was injured. He had a freaking hernia. Honestly, if I was Odell, I would have gotten that hernia taken care of in 2019. I would have gotten that taken care of immediately. But hey, he played with it. Wasn't his normal self, but he was still pretty good. I wish Freddie wasn't a big bozo because that offense had something going for it. It's like, every time with Freddie, first drive would always be beautiful. It'd be awesome. And then as the game went on, he would essentially outsmart himself. He'd be like, you know what? I'm going to try and score twice here. We'd wind up scoring 0. That freaking Seahawks game still lives in my mind because we were winning that game. We should have won that game, but we didn't. Because of him, pretty much. Him and his decisions. He's a good offensive coordinator, not a good head coach. Just like Pat Shurmur, pretty much. A lot of these guys are good good coordinators, but trash coaches. 3rd and 14, you see Kupp in the backfield to the left, running back to the right with Stafford in the gun. Kupp motions to the right, and they're going to do a short pass to Kupp, breaks the tackle, and he will get near the 20. It's about a gain of, I'm going to say 10. 9 or 10 yards, so here comes another 4th down. They're just getting Kupp the ball any way possible. 4th and 3. You see Brady warming up. He'll have about 2 minutes to try to respond. As we approach the 2-minute warning. And here comes the 40-yard attempt. Snap, kick is up, and it is good. 20-3 Rams. Oh my goodness, 20-3 Rams. Who would have thought? Oh, I think they have like 1 timeout left. Okay. 20-3 Rams. Like, I did not expect this. But hey, the Rams are playing really well. There's the last time the Rams that was the first time, 1999, when they beat the Bucs 11-6 in the NFC title game. Stan Kroenke, ginormous douchebag. Stan Kroenke. Yep. Ginormous douchebag. who moved the Rams out of St. Louis, a city that loved their team. And I'm pretty sure had they still been playing in St. Louis, they probably would. I don't know if they would have had a new stadium because, Edward Jones Dome was nice, but yeah, of course they go to LA. So 2:19 to go, and the kick is away. Good kick. It'll go near the end zone, and it'll be returned by Darden. And we have I was just about to say, do we have a good return? And they got a decent return. I mean, it's not the worst, but it is. Talk to everyone who said I was crazy when I said Rams to the Super Bowl. I mean, playing like this, they could go to the bowl. They could make it 2 straight years where the host city has their team in the Super Bowl. Granted, LA has 2 teams. Now, that would have been trippy imagine both LA teams make the Super Bowl. Imagine. That would have been nuts. So, 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. And they're coming after Brady, and he goes down. Okay. Now they're going to just start pinning their ears back and attacking Brady. I believe that was Donald who got to him. And I think Von Miller in there as well. All right, 2 minutes to go. We still got a lot of ball left. And you know how Tom Brady be like, man. I mean, he can turn up. I mean, if he comes back and wins this game, that image of him with the bloody lip, oh, God, that's going to be a freaking one of those memes. It's going to be like him sitting on the bench looking all pissed off. It's going to be like the LeBron image, like where against the Celtics, where he had the evil eyes. Where he's like looking at you like this. That's going to be that kind of image. Brady has nobody to rely on. Nope. 20 points on 5 drives. The highest scoring team of the divisional round so far. Right? And this might be the first game that doesn't need a field goal to win. I'll tell you one thing. Last night, that game was, Packers game was not the funnest game. But boy, was it intense. I mean, the Niners, man, their defense, they had a masterclass, man. They had a legacy showing out there, man. I mean, D'Amico Ryans, dude. Like, that dude took over for Saleh, who left for the Jets. And he looked good. He looks real good. People slander Joe Woods. I mean, I did too. Guilty as charged. But I'll tell you one thing, man. Like, if our defense could just stay healthy, this defense is damn good. Like, next year, we gotta fortify some pieces. Get some maybe better D tackles, because right now, like, our DNs can only do so much, and the D tackles just really weren't doing much. Although Malik McDowell and Jackson were all right, but McDowell, as we now know, is a freaking idiot. Freaking dude, just the demons got back to him, man. Sucks to see that. It really sucks even more because McDowell was such a beast. We gave him a chance, and the demons just came knocking on his door, and he let him in. The dingus let him in. And now they've taken over again. And now he probably just threw away his last opportunity at the league. 2nd and 17 for Brady. Shotgun running back off to his left. Back to pass. He's going to throw it deep. And it's picked off. Okay. Picked off by, who is that? Scott? Okay. Rams, Bengals in the Super Bowl. Bro, imagine that. Rams can add another touchdown before half. God. Good pressure, too, but just a bad throw, and Scott baited him. He thought Gronk was open, and Scott's like, yoink. Wow. Picking on Brady, bro. Picking on him. Damn. Damn, Tom, what was that, bro? You good? 1st and 10 for the Rams, a minute 53 to go. See if Stafford can add another touchdown. They're already in prime territory. All right, let's see what they do here. Under center. They're going to hand it off. Akers runs near the 25. About the 24.5-yard line. If anything, they get a field goal here and they're up by 20 at half. But if they get a touchdown and you're up 24, as Davis is on the ground, he's on a knee, he's flexing his shoulder. I don't know what happened. But he got up, so that's good. Brady's like, what the heck was I thinking? Let's see, right there. Yeah, shoulder to the... Took a helmet to the shoulder. The Bucs have had trouble in their secondary all year with injuries. I mean, there was a point where they had... who was it? Richard Sherman at cornerback? They had some real issues there. So, timeout for the Buccaneers because of the injury and stuff. So, let me take away a timeout from them. All right, so they got 2 left. 2nd and 3 for Stafford. 2 guys in the backfield. I think that's Kupp and one of the running backs. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Caught inside the 20. That is, I believe, it's definitely a tight end. Tyler Higbee. Wow, Brady. Dude, Brady. You realize that this could easily be Brady's last game? First and 10. Stafford throws wide open. That's Van Jefferson. Near a first down. Might even be a first down. Minute 5 to go. (18 to 24), 229 and 2 tutties for Stafford in the first half so far. Man. 1:05 to go, under center. 3 receivers. If this goes to Beckham, no, they're going to run it. And he'll get the first down. No, he's already had the first down, but he'll get about back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, got less than a minute. See what the Rams do here. They can essentially just go for the field goal and take a 20-point lead at half. Cooper Kupp, 19 targets, 14 receptions, 5 TDs since week 10. Beckham, 10, 6, and 5. Wow. Since week 10. Second and goal. Hands it off to Akers, and he's going to fight to the 2-yard line. And he lost the ball, but they're going to say he's down. They're going to say he's down. It'll be at the 2-yard line. With 9 seconds and counting. My guess is they're probably just going to go for the field goal here. Landed on his head. And then the ball leaked out. Yep. So LA is probably just going to go for the 3 points and go up 20 at half. So they have no more timeouts. Alrighty. Ooh. This could honestly be a fumble. Yeah, it's already out, I think, right before his hand touches. I wouldn't be shocked if they called this a freaking fumble. That'd be huge. That'd be massive. Because I tell you one thing, 23-3 is insane. They could even go for like a quick shot to the end zone if they have enough time, which I don't know if they will. Wow. Rams Niners Part 3 is going to be the game. Going to be a game. Yeah, people think it's going to be bad. I don't know why. I don't know why people think Niners Rams Part 3 would be trash. Like, it would actually be a fun game. Considering, it's the third time those two teams have faced off. I mean, it's hard enough beating a team twice, let alone 3 times. Not to mention, if the Rams were to win that game, if they can finish these guys off, they could say, well, yeah, you beat us all in the regular season, but in the playoffs, though... The heck? LeBron in a football jersey? What the heck is that? Tom really did need Antonio Brown. Dang. But at this rate, man, you never underestimate Tom Brady. I wouldn't be surprised if, we're talking crap about him saying, yeah, it's over. It's done. He's done. And then by the fourth quarter, it'll be friggin' 20-20 or something. And he'll be like, well, look at that. Of course. I told you. Didn't I tell you? I told you. When did I tell you? A long time ago. That's a scene from Family Guy, isn't it? Yeah, where they're like at the salon and that woman's like, didn't I tell you? I told you. Didn't I tell you? When did I tell you? A long time ago. So they're still looking at this. They're reviewing it if he was down by contact. And we should get a call here in a minute. Or in a second. Let's see. Oh, that should be a fumble. Wow, Tampa Bay ball. Well, at least they won't have to worry about being down by 20. That's a huge break for the Bucks. Huge break. Tom Brady could probably stomach being down 17 rather than about 24 or even 20. But now you actually got to get the ball out of your own end zone. All right, so 1st and 10, and they're going to push forward, and that's probably going to do it for the first half. Obviously, you can't take a knee because, you're in the end zone pretty much. So they'll just run forward for like a little QB sneak. Joe Judge is like, I see you, Tom. And that'll do it for the first half. That was a pretty fun first half if you're a Rams fan, I'll tell you that much. Probably the most entertaining first half of football we've had, really, all weekend. I think the most entertaining we had besides this one was the Bengals game. Because that last night's game was not really entertaining. It definitely was not entertaining at all, really. Unless you like that kind of stuff. Not going to judge, but okay. So let's go down here. Okay, yes, sir. Turn that off, turn that on. So we're at half, which means it's time to read the stats. Wow, someone was trying to... French adventurer 75 dies attempting to row across the Atlantic solo. Well, sheesh, that's tough. I can imagine dude just pops up on shore, all deceased and everything. And they'd be like, sir, you good, bro? That'd be so traumatic to see. You're like on the beach somewhere, and you just see a dead guy on a freaking canoe, and it's like, sir, you good, bro? Okay, what do I do? That would be so traumatic. Dang, that's tough, man. The Atlantic is a very, very treacherous task. Rowing solo, too? Rowing. Like, damn. So anyways, let's go through the stats. Alrighty, make sure we're good with that. Okay. So the stats. Matthew Stafford, 18 of 24, 229 yards, 2 tutties, got sacked 1 time, and a rating of 132. Rushing, Akers, 10 for 25, or 26. Stafford has 2 for 5. Receiving, Kupp, 4 for 102 and a touchdown. Higbee, 4 for 51. Beckham, 4 for 42. Akers, 3 for 20. Van Jefferson, 1 for 11. Blanton, 1 for 7 and a touchdown. And Sony Michel, 1 for -4. 1 fumble, and then defensive-wise, only 1 sack from Aaron Donald. They have 1 interception from Nick Scott, and that's it for that end. And then for the Buccaneers, Brady, 10 of 22 for 112 yards and an interception, got sacked once, 42.2 rating. Fournette, 6 of 28, or 6 for 28. Brady has 1 carry for nothing. It was at the end. Receiving, Mike Evans leads, 4 for 42 yards. Fournette, 3 for 33. Gronk, 1 for 29 yards. Scotty Miller, 1 for 5. And Tyler Johnson, 1 for 3 yards. Gio Bernard and Cameron Braid have 1 target, but no catches. They do have 1 sack from Vita Vea. And that's really it on that end, too. Okay, so that's it for the stats. Because we all love stats around here, you know. I mean, if you don't love stats, I don't know what's up with you. But yeah, the winner of this game faces off against the Niners in the NFC title game in one of these 2 cities. So they're either going back to LA again or they're going to Tampa Bay, where Jimmy would face his old protege and Tom Brady. But right now, it's looking like it's going to be Matthew Stafford versus Jimmy G Part 3. And then, of course, we'll find out who faces the Bengals later on in about an hour and a half or 2 when the Chiefs and the Bills face off. The NBA is suspending Grayson Allen for 1 game over the flagrant 2 foul on Caruso. 1 game? Wow. Well, I mean, he kind of... I thought he would have been like a couple games, but 1? Wow, that's crazy, man. There's been some chatter in the league about whether the Spurs would be willing to trade DeJounte Murray? Dude, Murray would be insane. DeJounte Murray, bro. Future Cav. Dude, like... Oh, man, dude. I know the Cavs are going to make a move, but I'm just curious, what are they going to do? Like, I really have no idea what the Cavs are going to do before the deadline. And if you are curious, I will be streaming the trade deadline. Just to see what happens. You know? I'm definitely streaming the deadline for sure. Especially if the Cavs don't do anything before then. If they don't do anything with all these rumors, I am definitely streaming. But if they do stuff before, and then I'm not getting any vibes that they're going to do anything, I might still stream. That's what then, you know, I can have fun with the trade machine and everything, and lob trades in there and all that great stuff. Interact with the people. I'd probably make it like a Q&A, trade deadline reaction thing. Might as well, right? You know, do like a little Q&A session, hangout session, whatever. Just chill. You know. Fool around with the trade machine. I love that thing, man. I'm so glad ESPN developed the trade machine, man. That's always fun. Because you have Lakers fans, I know, love that thing because they be throwing wacky ass trades out left and right. And they, like last year and in previous years, they would always throw in freaking, who was it? Kuzma and what was it, like Kent Bazemore or something like that? Some bum with Kuzma. Kuzma was in every single Laker trade up until he actually got traded for Russell Westbrook. And now it's THT and Westbrook thrown in almost every trade. It's hilarious. I'm just waiting for the next Woj bomb to drop. That wasn't really a Woj bomb. I mean, it's a suspension thing. It's not a Woj bomb. You know, a Woj bomb would be freaking seeing, you know, Woj tweet out the Cavaliers are acquiring Karis LeVert for a bag of chips and some Diet Coke or a printer. Wasn't Kyle Korver traded for a fax machine? You wouldn't see that any day, like, nowadays. So wait, does that mean he would be suspended for our game? I think he would be suspended for our game. Right? Because the Bucks, I don't think, play again until they play us. Right? Or do they play again? We play on Wednesday, but who do the Bucks play next? Oh, okay, sick. So Grayson Allen will not play against the Cavs. That's the next game, unless he freaking fights it. Which, yeah, he won't. So he won't be playing against us because of suspension. So yeah, this means he won't be playing against the Cavs. Wow. Wow. All right, let's see what's popping in the chat. Nothing. Keep the chat open just in case. Alrighty. Okay. But yeah, Rams Bengals seems like a pretty logical prediction for a Super Bowl. Yeah, okay. So 60-45 Boston at half. And then at 6 you have Lakers and Heat on NBA TV. At 6 as well you have Chicago and Orlando, Portland, Toronto. At 7 will be Atlanta, Charlotte, and Philly, San Antonio, Memphis and Dallas. And then you have Brooklyn, Minnesota at 8. Detroit, Denver. And then finally, NBA TV will have Utah and Golden State on at 8:30. Alrighty, so let's see how we're doing there. Okay, we are doing great. Love to see that. Okay. let's replenish the timeouts and stuff. All right, got that. And then the Tampa Bay timeouts. 3. Okay. Tell you one thing, it's gonna be a lot easier doing the scoreboard for the Bills and Chiefs, being as they have the exact same color schemes. Both have red, except one has yellow and the other one is blue. Wayne Gretzky is chilling in Stan Kroenke's owner's suite box thing. Okay. Wayne Gretzky. Alright, so let me actually, while we have a little off time, let's update my schedule thing. I've been meaning to do that for a minute now. Chat's kind of lightened up. Nice to see. 20-3 Rams at half. Definitely could have been way worse. Especially considering the circumstances, you know. The fact that the Rams literally could have scored, made it 27-3, but hey, they got a clutch turnover. Something that they desperately needed. Alrighty. Yeah, Grayson Allen will not be playing against the Cavs on Wednesday because of his suspension, unless he appeals. In which case, I hope we mug the crap out of him. Just like mug him, like beat him up. Beat him up a little bit. Okay. Get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, damn it. Cooper Kupp, longest postseason touchdown for Rams since Isaac Bruce in the Super Bowl. What was it, 34? My goodness. So I don't need this one. Don't need that one. So we're getting ready for the third quarter here. All right, so third quarter is away. I'll just work on that in a minute. Next timeout. So that was a fast halftime. Man, they wasted that was probably the quickest halftime I can remember. Sheesh. Luckily, I was somewhat prepared. So it's going to be Rams ball here. They can really do some serious damage. They could have been up 27-3 right now. Under center for Stafford. Single back formation. And they're going to hand it off. This is Akers. Goes around the edge. He'll get about 2. So, yeah, on Monday, it'll be Cavs and Knicks. And then Wednesday, it'll be Cavs and Bucks. Second and 8. Shotgun for Stafford. Kupp, and I think that's, Akers in the backfield. They motion Kupp out left. Oh, he's throwing it wide open. That's Beckham. First down. Pretty interesting to do that, though. You know, you have Kupp motion. You know that defense is going to be like, oh, look, there goes Cooper. Got to keep an eye on him. 24th. And then we look at, what's it, 26th, I believe, against the Bucks at home. Whoop. Odell Beckham, 5 for 59 tonight, or today. Under center again. Akers still in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off, and Akers is going nowhere. But yeah, Cooper Kupp has just been a menace on both sides there, blocking and receiving. He's a pretty underrated pass blocker downfield. And then you have that him catching the ball wide open, and let's just leave him wide open and let him score. Okay. 4 receptions, 102 yards, and a touchdown for Mr. Cooper Kupp. Second and 13 minutes to go here in the third. Empty backfield now. And I don't know what Jason Pierre-Paul doing. Trying to say dude jumped off sides. Or, false started, but I'm pretty sure that's just Jason Pierre-Paul being All right, do they have game? Okay. So Jason Pierre-Paul with a big brain move. Oh, yeah, he wanted the officials to be like, hey, yo, the clock was at 0. He had to snap it. 2nd and 18. Back to pass. Stafford throws, and it's caught by Kupp. Gets to the 49-yard line of the Rams, and there's an injured Buccaneer. I think that's David, but he did get up. Got a little roughed up there, but he looks like he's good. God. You see, there's Austin Corbett. Former Brown. Look at that. Yeah. Nobody's really able to get anywhere near Stafford. Good blocking by the offensive line for the Rams. 3rd and 5. $28 dropbacks, 1 sack, 1 hit, and 4 hurries. Takes a snap. Throws, and got tipped. I think it might have been tipped by Devin White. And that'll be 4th down, so Buccaneers will get the ball back and watch as they slowly but surely start climbing back into this thing. Watch. We all know how this is probably going to go. Brady and them are going to turn up. And then, yeah. So the 26th, Milwaukee. And then I'll do a doubleheader football for the championship round afterwards. They're going to field it at the 3-yard line around there. Huge play there. Good job. Okay, so we duplicate the layer. Move it down. There we go. And then we go Buccaneers. We go to the Milwaukee Bucks. Man, I hope you guys are having a great day. For those watching. If you're new to the channel, as always, what's good? Be sure to like, subscribe. All that great stuff. We have all kinds of fun out here. Especially when, when it's my team playing. I'm not saying I don't have fun. It's just my streams are much more lit when it's one of my teams playing because I get insanely stressed out when my team be like in this kind of situation. Winning or losing, I get kind of low-key stressed out. I'd be stressing. I get heavily involved in the game. Sometimes I kind of get a little too involved. like the nerves start going, and I turn from a commentator into a straight up fan. Like, I'd be acting like the camera's not even on, and I'm just ranting and raving at the TV and stuff. But honestly, if you don't rant and rave watching your team play, I mean, are you really even, like, that much of a fan? I mean, not saying you're a fake fan, but, like, bro, if you're not ranting and raving when your team's playing, something is really wrong. Or you're just that kind of person. Maybe you don't rant and rave. Maybe you're just not that kind of person, which I'm not going to hate, not going to judge, but yeah. In that case, don't be out here judging other people's fanhood because you don't rant and rave when your team be playing. People come in here saying, "Oh, settle down." No, I will not settle down, because I know you'd be acting the same way if your team was in this position, and that's just blasphemous. No, you wouldn't. It's cap. People say I wouldn't act like that. Yeah, you would. I know damn well you would, especially in the playoffs. Oh, heck yeah. I know for sure. So, I don't know exactly what time the games would be, or like the schedule. I'm pretty sure they would have the things situated, but let's go for the... AFC Championship, NFC Championship. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is perfect. The logos I'll be using. Okay. Here we go. So here's Brady. First run will go past the 10 to about the 12. I'm trying to get my freaking schedule thing fixed up here. So let's give the Bucks the ball back. There we go. All right, get that done, and then we get the NFC title game thing. Whoop. They're gonna hand it off again to Fournette. He'll get nothing. Man, great defense. 11-11 and counting. Make a wish. Of course, we will know the NFC title game participants after this. It was Gisele Bündchen, the wifey of Tom Brady. I don't know. It looks like what's she doing? Eating something in their little suite there. She's having a good time. Back to pass. Throws. Cut. Oh, they're going to say incomplete. 4th down. Oh, boy. Yeah, Brady doesn't really have the weapons right now. When they lost Godwin and then AB went berserko, it's like, yep, they done. He has Gronk. I mean, it's not like he has nobody. It's just the people that he has just don't suffice. All right. Here's the punt, and it'll go right back to the Rams. Good punt, though. Here's the return. Uh-oh. Oh, here's the... the two guys collided. Uh-oh, we got a good return out of this one. And they're going to be in very good territory. Powell with probably the best punt return of the weekend for sure. I think two Buccaneers actually collided with one another on the return there. Two of the coverage guys right here. Yeah, see, 43 collided with one of his own guys. Low-key friendly fire there. And yeah, 49 and somebody else collided. Or like one was trying to tackle and the other one kind of stumbled behind him. A 33-yard run back. And that'll give the Rams fantastic field position where they look to go up 27-3. So 1st and 10 for the Rams. Shotgun for Stafford. Back to pass. Looking. Throws. And it's caught. That was... okay, that's... That's Blanton, tight end. 1st and 10 for the Rams, and there's Bruce Arians. So they're already in the red zone. We're deep in the red zone now, near the 15-yard line. We might have a new champion this year, guys. 21 of 28, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns for Stafford. Shotgun formation, back to pass. Good protection, throws, caught by Cooper Kupp. And he'll shake off one tackler. He'll get about another yard or so, and that'll be it for that. 2nd down. Man, it's really legit. We might have a whole new cast of characters in the championship games this year, guys. Except for Allen, who would be the only one who has been there, who was there last year. Of course, Jimmy G's been there with the Niners, but, last year, yeah. That's crazy. We're guaranteed at least one new character in the championship game, and that's Burrow. Stafford throws, caught by Beckham. Did a nice little tightrope, and then he just sat back and sat down I got it. He took a seat. Nice job tightroping that, and they're already inside the 5, looking to score again. Look at that, just tightroped it. One sticky hand with that one. Wow. 6 for 69. Nice. 1st and goal for the Rams. Shotgun. Akers to the left. They motion Odell up top. Watch out for a fade to Odell here. And they're going to hand it off to Akers. He's at the 1-yard line. It's going to be 27-3. Sean McVay. He is absolutely just diming up this defense right now. McVay's trying to lead the Rams back to the Super Bowl for the 2nd time in a couple years. Went there, 3 years ago? And they're going to hand it off. He's just shy of the end zone, I think. They're going to rule he's probably at the 1 and the half-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Third and goal. Under center for Stafford. Watch out for a fade here. And they're going to give it to Stafford. He's going to run it in. And he's in for the touchdown. 26-3. Rams pending the extra point. Oh my God, dude. 26-3. Whatever you do, do not, listen to me, Rams, do not go for 2. Just ask the Falcons how that went. I repeat, do not go for 2. You will regret it. Oh, a little jawing between the Bucs defender and Stafford. Beckham. And it looks like Buccaneer player's down on one knee. Man, oh man, what a time. 26-3 Rams. Man, dude, Bucs fans probably down horrendous right now. You know, Philly fans are well, damn, we really suck. But the thing is, they aren't really testing Ramsey that much. Because you can't have Brady sitting back there forever because Von Miller and Aaron Donald will eat his lunch. Odell Beckham, he's having a time of his life right now. He's feeling really good. Goes to L.A. and a place where I guess he wanted to be all along with Matthew Stafford. And look at him now. 7:07 to go here in the third. Here's the extra point coming from Gay. And snap. Kick is up. And it is good. 27-3 Rams. Wow. Definitely did not expect this. And then there's Skip Bayless saying, that's it, game's over, congrats Rams, you have a home NFC Championship game to get to a home Super Bowl. Yeah, that's something that the Bucs had last year, I think. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah, they had the home they had a home thing last year. Right? I think so. I'm pretty sure. I know the Bucs didn't have that. I mean, the Vikings. Josh Wells, who started in place of Wirfs, is out is questionable with an ankle. Oh, that's tough. So the backup to Wirfs is out. So they're going to have a backup to the backup. Oh boy, this is getting kind of bad right now, bro. I mean, 27-3. Sheesh. I think after one more touchdown, this might be game. Not even Brady could come back from this. Brady has to score a touchdown now to even have a chance. Because right now they're on pack watch. I'm pretty sure the AFC title game would probably be the first one up, being as it would involve an East Coast team and a Midwestern area team instead of no West Coasts. Unless the Chiefs would be West Coast, like Western, but like not like that though. So the kick will go into the end zone for a touchback. All right, here we go. Okay. This, put that there. Okay, all set. All right. Bucs will get the ball. Yeah, they absolutely need a touchdown here to keep up. 1st and 10. Brady throws, caught by Evans. Evans gets stopped by Ramsey. And that'll do it for that. I'm going to actually start setting up my other stream, which will have probably about a half hour. Maybe not even that, 15 minutes between games. Although, no, that one starts at freaking, what is it, 6:30? So, yeah, I'll have over probably a half hour or something. Because it's only 5:08 right now out here out east, so got about an hour and a half. Here's the first down. Caught by Howard. 1st and 10 Bucs. 6:16 and counting here in the third. This game has been way more lopsided than I expected. I'm sure nobody expected this either, especially with the games we had last night and yesterday. Sheesh. What a difference. I mean, I don't know what the heck happened. Like, yesterday's games were... Time around, we got an absolute ass whooping. Okay. What's this mean about Bucks and Chiefs? Are we going to get a decent game out of that one, or is that one going to be as bad? I hope not. I hope it's going to be all right. What happens if I just don't? If I just take that off? I wonder if that'll end my stream. I don't think that will. Not like it matters. I mean, honestly, I might even end this stream just so I can. Oh, here's Gronk with a big catch, and he'll get inside the 25 of the Rams. Like I said. It's going to take an awful lot for Brady to come back, but don't underestimate Tom Brady. He is the GOAT after all, according to a lot of people. And he would definitely be the guy that would come back from this. Okay, so I guess as long as I don't know why it's lagging so bad. 2 receptions for 71 yards for Gronk. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Throws, and it's incomplete. Going to Evans. Second down. 4:31 to go here in the third. I hope my internet behaves itself. It's been acting up big time lately. I'm going to get rid of a lot of the stuff I don't really need. Ooh. Back to pass. Throws. Caught by Evans. Wow, so I guess they're going to be releasing the Guardians team caps in the team store. Nice. Wow. All right, 1st and 10, 4 minutes. Back to pass. Brady rolls, and he's going to get brought down right as he throws the ball. 2nd down. Brady gets right back up. 2nd and 10. Von Miller been rocking this haircut for too long. It's like a little patch on the back of his head. I don't know what the heck you even call that. Maybe that's why I had that thing open. Third and 11. Empty backfield. Brady back to pass. Pressure coming. He steps up and he throws it at the ground. Incomplete. 4th down and 11. A field goal obviously will not help you much. You'll still be down by 3 scores. 3:06 to go here in the third. Damn, and he got dragged down by one of the D linemen. That's tough. Ryan Suckup. 1 for 2 on field goals today. Snap, kick is up, and it is good. 27-6. Rams lead. Wow. 27-6. Well, it's still down by 3 touchdowns. I'm going to turn off my camera here. Maybe that'll help my freaking internet settle down. Brady, Arians, Gronk couldn't happen to a bunch of nicer ass wives. Damn. Right? Right? Exactly. Alrighty. But yeah, guys, I'm still here. I'm just... Ooh. D'Amico Ryans interviewed with the Vikings for their head coach position. After that performance he put on last night, that's nice. Hearing Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth in the daytime feels very strange. It's like seeing your teacher at a restaurant. Facts. You're like, oh, what are you doing here? Why are you there? Why are you here? Shouldn't you be doing something else? Wow. Tampa's offensive line is awful right now. Oh, wow. 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 An interesting strat going for a field goal there, but okay. Imagine the Niners actually do it this year. Wow. Just reading through Twitter, man. Twitter's a fun place during games. Ah, man. But I hope everyone's having a great day. And I'll be live immediately following this game for Chiefs and Bills. Trying to coffin corner it or something, and it's not working. Most games with a touchdown pass in one season, regular and post. Marino, Warner again, then Peyton Manning, and then Matt Ryan in 2016, and Brady 19 last year, Stafford 19 this year. So one more, he would pass some pretty elite competition. And this is like his first real playoff run too. Because he's made the playoffs before, but it really wasn't much because the Lions just really didn't do much. Stafford throws, and it's caught by Cooper Kupp. And then he lost the ball. Oh, here we go. Here's a scoop. Makes the guy miss. He's got some blockers. Now he's going to retreat. Breaks some more tacklers. And then Akers brings him down. He went like 10 yards backwards. But Murphy bunting with the recovery. And now here we go, guys. Here comes the part where the Bucs miraculously start coming back. Just jarred the ball loose. Oh, God, Cooper, what are you doing, bro? And then Murphy bunting was like going backwards instead of going forward. That was a huge fumble. Like the quickest way to the end zone is going straight ahead. Why are you going backwards? Cooper Kupp, that wasn't even on Cooper. That was just a great strip by Murphy bunting. So Brady back out on the field after what? 2 plays? And let's see if they can add. Back to pass. Brady going for it, and he overthrows Gronk. Had like 3 Rams defenders surrounding him. I mean, I know Gronk is that dude, but he's not what he used to be. He might have been rushed because Wells was getting beat off the line there. He really had trouble containing Floyd. Floyd just went with a straight-up bull rush trying to push him into Brady, but good job by the right tackle to hold him off. 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Brady. Little pump fake. Gives it to Gronk. Gronk is going to get a yard. 3rd and 9. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back to pass. Brady throws and trying to go to Gronk again, and he dropped it. Another wasted opportunity. Field goal unit probably coming back out here again. I guess they're going to go for it here. You kind of have to. I mean, you're not going to get anywhere close to them getting field goals. It'll take you forever to try to come back. You need to get this first down here. You know them Rams are going to be headhunting for. They're going to be coming for you now. Keep an eye on Donald up in the bottom of the screen there, coming off the edge. Brady in the gun, takes the snap. Pressure coming. Here comes Donald. He throws, and it's wide open. Wide open is Miller, and that's a first down inside the 15 for the Brady bunch. Man, Donald was like 2 seconds from getting to him. But Gronk, little chip move, I believe, just to slow him down. Helped out Wirfs a little bit. Yeah, he just like shoved him like. Good job by Gronk though. He kind of like pushed him a little bit, like altered his direction. Gronk didn't do that. He's just going right past Wirfs, and he's eating Brady for lunch. How did Tampa get the ball back? Fumble. Brady pass to number 18. I think that's Johnson or something, and they'll get a couple of yards. Yeah, they stripped Cooper Kupp. Something that really doesn't happen too much. So just under a minute to go here in the third. Murphy Bunting, of course, recovered the fumble and then was like trying to dance around and get, I guess, develop a wall of blockers and find a hole or whatever, but wound up like going like 10 yards backwards. 2nd and 7. Brady, empty backfield. Back to pass. Throws. Caught. Makes a couple guys miss. First down at the 1. Bro, this is going to be such a freaking comeback. And it looks like dude is not feeling too well. He got popped pretty good when he caught that ball. Yeah, that was Johnson. Good hit though, good hits, but that's like 3 straight hits taken by the receiver. Nice move. Yeah, that was Johnson. Tyler Johnson, yep. Clutch move. All right, so 1st and goal, 19 seconds to go. And, neither team has used any timeouts as Johnson will run off the field there. Probably just got the wind knocked out of him. I can imagine getting hit probably 3 times in the chest area. That probably knocks your wind out a little bit. Knocks it through a loop. But he looks like he's good, so he'll probably come back in at some point later on. 19 seconds to go, and under the center, I formation. Hands it off to Fournette, and he's in for the touchdown. And all of a sudden, we got ourselves a game. Can't even lie, though. It's going to happen. If you're the Rams, you must score a touchdown next drive because Brady does this all the time. Like, he turns up around this time. Just ask the Falcons how that went. If the Rams blow this lead, bro, they're going to be subject to endless memes and ridicule for the next several months. Up and good. 27-13, so all of a sudden it's now a 2-possession game. All because of a fumble forced, and then they end it with a playoff Lenny touchdown. Playoff Lenny. Lenny boy. If you're wondering why my camera's off, I think my internet's betraying me a little bit, so I turned my camera off so it doesn't have to deal with that too much. Yes, sir. a sudden, we got a game now. Man, if the Rams choke this lead, oh my God. Bro, imagine the Rams choke this lead. If the Bucks come back and win this game. Oh boy. I'm just going to say, oh boy. Tough. Go from, oh, it's going to be Rams-Niners Part 3 to, oh, Brady Garoppolo, of course. Okay. Wow. Yeah, if anyone watching out there, be sure to subscribe, like the stream, and all that great stuff. We are in store for what should be a fantastic fourth quarter. That's funny. The Blue Jackets are about to take the ice, so okay. Against Ottawa. Wow. NBA fan base tier list toxic. Well. Imagine being a Magic fan in 2022, right? Imagine being a Lakers fan. Like, other fan bases call us toxic. Okay. And yet, there's fan bases that are way more toxic than Cavs fans. Definitely. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Alright, so here's the return. It'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Alright, so now the Rams got a little bit of pressure on them now. Most consecutive games without scoring a touchdown among running backs. Fournette has 7 since 2017. He's 1 behind Smith, who did 8 from 93 to 96 or whatever. Okay. Wow. First and 10 for the Rams. Under center. Akers in the backfield. Van Jefferson motions to the left. They're going to hand it off to Akers. He'll get nothing. He might actually get a yard just on forward progress, but I don't know if they're going to give him anything. And that'll end the third quarter. Here we go, guys. It's going to be a fun fourth. I can feel it. Again, I'll be live immediately following this game for the AFC divisional round game. Chiefs and Bills. And that game should be a whole lot of fun. Whole lot of fun. Whole lot of fun. I'll start the stream about what, 6:20? I'll say 6:20. Depending on right after this game ends, you know. Again, AFC divisional round, Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs. Alrighty. Josh Allen and the Bills look to advance to their second straight AFC championship game, while the Chiefs try for their third consecutive appearance. Okay. Make it private for a little bit here. schedule that. Okay. All set with that. Now I'll just go into the YouTubes and fix it all up. Make it good. Bing bong. See you in it. Wow, there's a lot of people live right now. Holy crap. Bro, no lie. The first almost 3 rows of my subscription feed is people all live for this game. Let's see. You have Valhalla Sports Talk is live. Shout out to Valhalla. I don't think he's watching, but you never know. Talking and Grubbin's live. Sports Fury, of course. Rocha, Tom Grassi. Man, he was down horrendous last night. Goose Sports, MG Nas, Rum Boys. We have NFL, of course. She Got Sports. And Philly 500. And then, of course, you have Slitta, who I guess is now Skitta because he's sports champion in the ATL. He's had a fun couple months. And there's an overthrow. That was a dangerous throw from Stafford as he got hit afterwards. And then, that's really it for this game in terms of game streams. Yeah, people streaming other stuff, but in terms of just this game, you have like 10 people all streaming this game. Love it. Now, as for the Super Bowl, I am probably not streaming. I'm just going to relax and chill. Depending on the matchup, If we get like freaking Josh Allen versus the Rams, I'm probably going to wind up streaming, but we'll see. I might just wind up chilling and, relaxing and watching the game. Back to pass. Stafford throws off the hands. Okay. You're beginning, and it's 4th down, but you're beginning to wonder if the Rams are starting to feel a little pressure. Like they're hearing footsteps. Now if the Buccaneers score again, they'll be down by a touchdown. I think we all know how this is probably going to wind up ending. This is going to end with Tom Brady leading them down the field, and they're going to win this game because Brady. I mean, come on. Do we really expect anything different? No. Do we really expect anything else? No, not at all. As we got, I think, an injury timeout. What the heck? I have both balls up. That's tough. But anyways, there's an injured Buccaneer. So they got to get him taken care of. But yeah, I will be live right after this one for Kansas City and Buffalo, where, of course, one of those two teams will be headed to the championship game for the Lamar Hunt Trophy, the namesake trophy of the Chiefs' old owner, who, of course, his son, I believe, now owns the team. It's been in the Hunt family for years, for generations, so they're trying to win, their 3rd straight one of them things, and they very well could. They realistically can. But they got to take care of business tonight because, Josh Allen and them, they're trying to get revenge. They be looking for revenge. Alright. So let's put this one right here. Oh, that is a dope thumbnail. Hope you guys like the thumbnail I made for the divisional, for the AFC game. 620. Okay. Make it public. There we go. Yeah. Alright, we're all set. Save. Yes, sir. Alright. But yeah, I hope you guys have having a great time. Okay, let me see if my thing will behave now. Turn my camera back on here. See if it behaves. If it starts getting choppy, I'll turn it off again. Because I want y'all to see my reactions, my actual reaction when this stuff happens, instead of just hearing my voice. But yeah, the hope is at some point I will be getting a green screen and you won't see this stuff behind me. I'll probably be trying to get one relatively soon. Trying to see if this is all choppy. Okay, it looks like it's behaving itself. I don't look like a robot, so I think for the most part we might be good there. Would I give Adams 23 million a year? Me personally, no, I wouldn't. I don't think Barry would do it. I mean, I would, but Barry probably won't. And here's the sack. Oh, strip sack. Oh, wow. And first play. And the other Rams got it back. Oh, okay. Yep, there's Von Miller. It's only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before Von Miller did something crazy. And there you go. Strip sack. He got to Brady and he's like, give me that. Come here. Oh, against Donovan Smith. And Von's like, I've been trying to get to you all day. And now that I got you right where I want you, I'm going to take that ball from you, boy. Oh, yeah, classic Von Miller. Vonnie time. It's Miller time. Free real estate. The heck is that dance he's doing, bro? Classic Von Miller. Gotta love it. So 1st and 10 for the Rams. Now they're in Bucs territory. They could add a touchdown right here, man. Empty backfield and a bad snap. Oh, God. And the Buccaneers are going to get it right back. What the heck is going on? Stafford was not looking for the ball, and now one play later, the Bucs get it right back. What is going on? He wasn't even looking for the ball. Allen's like, huh? Snap? Hey! Snap? Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. I'm just going to say wow. Get the ball and give it right back. Boy, what the... Okay. Well then. And now they give the ball right back to the Bucs. Von's like, I did all that for nothing. And now it's in Ram territory because the bad snap traveled 10, 20 yards. And there's a catch by Gronk in the first down inside the 35. Oh, God. That's crazy. That's it's on Allen. I get Stafford was not looking for the ball, and for some reason the center thought snap it. It's like Stafford's like he's like, and then the center's like snap. That's tough. 1st and 10. Back to pass, throws, and it's caught by Lenny. Gets about a gain of 7. I think we all know how this is going to wind up ending, guys. I'm pretty certain we all know how this is going to go. Trent Williams' ankle x-rays came back negative. Yeah, they're going to need him because they're either facing JPP or they're facing Von Miller. You need him to play. This is looking hella sus right now. Brady throws. Oh, that could have been bad, but good play by Scott to force the incompletion. That could have been really bad. On either end. Could have been a touchdown or an interception. But good breakup by Scott. Yep. Use the bottom. They use it away. The bottom part of his hand. Just swatted that away. 3rd and 5. Brady. Back to pass. 4th and 14. They're going for it. Brady motions. Back to pass. He's looking. He's going for it all. And it's almost intercepted. And